Everybody thinks moving to Phoenix is simple. Pick a suburb, buy a house, an instant upgrade. But the truth is this: one wrong zip code in Phoenix can hit your wallet, wreck your commute, and push your patience in 110-degree heat. Most people still choose based on Google list, Reddit threads, or somebody's cousin Facebook comment. And that's exactly how people end up in a neighborhood that looks perfect online but feels completely wrong the moment they move in. So before you buy, rent, or relocate to the Valley, let's break down the real and best places to live in Phoenix for 2026. Hi, I'm Christy, and on this channel, we break down relocation, neighborhoods, and real estate decisions that actually protect you from making costly mistakes. Today, we're covering the real tiered list of Phoenix neighborhoods for 2026 based on jobs, commutes, times, schools, and home values, and long-term growth. Before we dive in, quick note: I put together a free relocation guide, the schools, jobs, my personal neighborhood cheat sheet. My team helps people move here every single week, and we'd love to help you too. So just click the link in the description. All right, let's get into it. We're starting with the neighborhoods that check every major box: infrastructure, school consistency, growth, lifestyle, and long-term stability. First is Queen Creek, ranked the #1 place to live in Arizona according to niche.com 2025 best place ranking, which evaluates school, housing, safety, and long-term outlook. Median home prices are $540,000. The median income is $133,000. Average commute time is 29 minutes. Buyers here get newer homes, larger lots, and master planned communities with real long-term vision. Next is Gilbert, consistently ranked one of the best suburbs in the country based on WalletHub's 2025 Quality of Life Index, and honestly one of the safest best in the entire valley. Median home value is $496,000. The average income is $120,000. Gilbert works because the schools are reliable, neighborhoods feel clean and connected, and the growth stays steady instead of chaotic. Now let's move into neighborhoods that offer good value but come with real trade-offs. First is the city of Phoenix itself. Median home prices around $404,000. Median income is around $770,000. Phoenix is full of opportunity, but it's full of lots of sharp contrast. You can be driving through Arcadia Light, North Central, or Biltmore, where everything feels established, clean, and well-maintained. And within minutes, you might be in Maryville, parts of South Phoenix, or stretches along I-17 where the homes are older, the investment looks different, and the entire lifestyle shifts quickly. For newcomers, that swing can be shocking. For locals, this is normal. The school shifts, the vibe shifts, and the consistency shifts, sometimes within a single mile. Next up is Mesa, ranked the top 15 best big cities to live in, and easily one of the misunderstood places in the valley. Median home prices around $470,000. Median income is around $79,000. Mesa feels like two completely different cities. You have Eastmark, Las Sendas, and Red Mountain Ranch, where everything feels modern and well-planned. And then you have the older Central Mesa, especially around the light rail zones, where homes are a little bit older, upgrades cost more, and appreciation moves slower. Mesa has a huge potential, but your experience depends entirely on what block you land on. If you're seriously considering Phoenix, this is a point where most relocators get thrown off. Up until now, we've covered the best of the best areas, but what actually determines where you enjoy living here comes down to a few real factors: daily commute, summer heat impact, and neighborhood infrastructure. Locals already know which areas stay cooler because of the shade and landscaping, which suburbs back up to at rush hour, which pockets have schools, parks, and roads that can actually keep up with growth. But newcomers don't, and that's exactly how people end up in neighborhoods that look perfect online but feel stressful, inconvenient, and underbuilt once they actually get there. Stick with me, because the next section are where I break down the areas see newcomers struggle with the most and how to avoid common mistakes from day one. Here's the part that usually surprises people. Phoenix is growing fast, but it's also under serious pressure. The neighborhoods that look fine today can look very different 10 years from now. First is heat. Phoenix averages around 111 days a year of over 100 degrees and about 21 days of over 110. Areas with more pavement, fewer trees like Maryville, Folsom, and West Phoenix run even hotter. That heat affects your utility bill, your roof, your yard, and your lifestyle, and how much time you realistically spend outside. Next is infrastructure pressure. Places like Buckeye, Santan Valley have grown so fast that the roads and schools are still catching up. Major transportation and water protection are trying to keep pace. Partial Lavine and Sunrise are feeling similar pressure as rooftops go up faster than services can expand. And finally, the growth divide. Areas like Desert Ridge and Queen Creek and Gilbert keep attracting jobs, reinvestment, and new amenities. Meanwhile, older pockets like West Mesa, Central Glendale, and West Phoenix have aging houses, stocked, and slow reinvestment. This divide is what separates neighborhoods that are thriving from neighborhoods that come with real long-term trade-offs. Now let's talk about neighborhoods you should approach with caution. These can work if you're budget-focused, but the trade-offs show up quickly. You might get more square footage, but pay for it in the longer commutes in Buckeye and Santan Valley or Outer Queen Creek. You might save money, but end up with higher heat, higher maintenance, and older infrastructure in Maryville, West Phoenix, Tulsa, and older South Phoenix. You might feel okay at first, but 5 years in, many homeowners wish they stretched into Eastmark, Chandler, or Gilbert instead. These areas aren't bad, they just require more patience, more driving, and more compromise. Here's the bottom line. Your neighborhood will shape your daily life. Pick right, and Phoenix feels like the dream with safe-feeling streets, solid schools, reasonable commutes, and homes that grow in value. You pick wrong, and Phoenix becomes a string of frustration, from harsher heat to longer drives to slower equity and fading excitement. This isn't just about where you live, it's about how your life will feel. Here's the real Phoenix breakdown. Top tier: Queen Creek, Gilbert, Chandler, Desert Ridge, and Eastmark. Mid-tier is Phoenix, varying heavily. Mesa, Ahwatukee, and parts of Surprise. Higher trade-off is Buckeye, Far Santan Valley, West Phoenix, Tolleson, Maryville, and older South Phoenix. Phoenix is not a city where you choose a house. Phoenix is a city where you choose a lifestyle. Thanks for staying with me. If Phoenix is on your radar, do not make your move without the right information. Grab the free relocation guide below. It cuts through the noise and tells you exactly what matters when choosing the neighborhood here. If you're starting to feel like Phoenix might be the right fit, reach out anytime. My team helps people relocate here every week. We'll help you avoid the costly mistakes that buyers run into constantly. Before you go, you need to watch this. The truth about the cost of living in Phoenix and Arizona in 2025 breaks down the real numbers, the hidden expenses, and what people never factor in until they're already here. Watch the next. It'll make your entire move more easier and more confident.